In the heart of England, there's a secret passion. An obsession that's divided two rival families for 40 years.
We don't get on with Andy and his wife, do we?
In my eyes, she's a loudmouth. She can't keep her trap shut.
She doesn't like us and we don't like her.
She don't know when to button it.
She can cause a row in an empty room.
What goes on track should stay on track.
Their battlefield, stock car racing. A deadly game that's already almost claimed one of their lives.
Junior's right over. Incredible all over.
The Wainmans are from Yorkshire. And the Smiths from Lancashire. Their enemies off track and on.
People often speak about the Smith-Wayman rivalry in stock car racing, and there is a genuine rivalry there.
You know, when I started racing, I vowed that I would become the best, and that's what I wanted to do.
They want to be the best, and they want to be at the top. And we want to be the best, and we want to be at the top as well.
You're going out there to win, end up.
It's very much every man for himself. It's not a team sport.
This is the story behind one stock car season. A latter-day War of the Roses, where passion, pride and family are everything. All that matters is victory at the most bitterly fought world final in history. Frankie Wayman Jr. is a man in a hurry.
That's it, that's flat out. Look, he's gonna make it, he's gonna make it. He's through. Ah, dear. Oh, no, it's slowed down again. If he doesn't get his shift on, he's gonna get it. Bike or no bike. And he's panicking a bit now, look.
Frankie's won more Formula One stock car finals than any other current driver.
Anything I do is a competition. I mean, anybody can take part. Anything I go into, I want to win it. You know, you're brought up with it all the way through your life, and you just do, you know. Life is one competition. No matter what you're doing, it is a competition.
But Frankie Jr.'s dad, Frankie Sr., fears that his son might be losing his mojo.
Earlier in his career, he were a lot harder driver. He's mellowed a lot. I think a lot of this stems from Frankie's accident, in that he just hasn't got the confidence like he used to have.
2 years ago, Frankie was almost killed in an 80-mile-an-hour rollover.
And Junior's right over. Incredible rollover. And Junior is right in the middle of that little lot.
I were in race. The one at Marshall's stopped us and went like that to me. Doctor were there, and she made him turn it over straight away because he was sort of down in his helmet and crushed.
Blocked airways and a squashed vertebra, Frankie's life was saved by the emergency services.
He ought to took 2 or 3 months off. I think he missed 1 weekend and that were it. He could hardly move his head.
You know, we're all going to die of something one day. Hopefully it won't be in a stock car.
This season, Frankie's determined to recover his form and win the world final.
You know, I've got a lot of years left in me yet, all being well. And, you know, and I'm going to emulate and become the #1 driver ever.
Standing in the way is current world champion, arch rival Andy Smith. He's conquered the world, but he's wrestling to rearrange his garden.
Takes some getting used to, I tell you, all these levers, knowing what to do. All I seem to do is just make a mess. I'd rather drive my stock car, at least I feel like I'm in control of that one a minute. Hello. Are you going to help me, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Andy's team consists of daughter Rebecca, 4, and then there's Jessica, 9, and wife Lisa.
Look out, watch you.
I can't remember how to do it again now.
Andrew met Lisa on the stock car circuit. She was the top lady driver of her generation.
Just seems to be going backwards and forwards, moving a bit of dirt from one place to the other. Rome wasn't built in a day, was it?
He's only a learner. But he is.
I'm struggling to get any flow to like what I'm doing, but stock car, you've got 3 pedals and a steering wheel. Got no steering wheel on this thing. So you look at that. Oh, nearly.
He built my bedroom and he built that. And he's really confident. Confident is my new word. And I love saying it. Dad, are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm really confident, Rebecca, yeah.
On the other side of the Pennines, Team Wainman live on a farm in the Dales. Frankie's got 2 kids, Phoebe, 13, and Frankie Jr., 9. He earns his living from racing, building and repairing cars for other drivers. There's just 48 hours to go before the first major race of the season. Wife Sam is Frankie's second in command.
This weekend we're going to the UK Open. So Frank has won it before, so we'll be chasing hard for this title. I think when you've been quite successful, you know, you want to win the championships a bit more.
Sam is cooking for the whole Wainman team, 15 hungry mouths.
I've done beef stew for tonight. I get a bit fed up with barbecues. I think they're a bit overrated.
Sam's arch-rival Lisa Smith is the recognised barbecue queen of the stock car world. She's also getting ready for the big race.
I've got loads of jobs to do, and one of them is just slow cook me ribs, ready to take to stock cars. I usually do me ribs with Coca-Cola, tomato ketchup, and red sauce. I know it sounds horrible, but if you cook them slowly for 4 hours, they all go nice and sticky, and literally the meat just falls off the bone. You just warm them through on the barbecue. Yeah, Nigella.
The rivalry between the Smiths and the Wainmans has been going on for generations. The Smith family business is a van dealership in Rochdale, and his dad, Stuart Sr., is king of the forecourt.
Is the transit done? Is it painted? Yeah. Right.
In the 70s and 80s, Stuart was the superstar of stock cars.
Well, if you look back at the history of the sport, I'm certainly the most successful that there's ever been. I've won the most races. In 22 years of racing, I got called a lot of things. They all call me the living legend, but maestro was what we put on the car, you know. Maestro means you're the best at what you do. I'd sort of reached the top of the sport when Frankie started, but it didn't take him long. It only took him probably a year to get to a top driver, and that's when the rivalry became intense.
His nemesis, caravan dealer Frankie Wayman Sr.
I'd probably 10, 12 year battling with Stuart. It will build up as big rivalry, and it was on track, yeah. We'd run over one another to win. For a lot of years we were on a par.
I'd rather race against Frankie than a lower grade driver because, you know, he's a good driver, he knows what he's doing.
There's quite a bit of rivalry between you, isn't there?
Oh yeah, quite a lot.
How serious, in fact, is the rivalry?
Very serious on track.
It's been going on for a long time, decades. It's like any sport, people at the top of it, there's always great rivalry. It's now the Waymans versus the Smiths all over again, I suppose. There we go. The fact that Wayman and Andrew have now turned out to be bitter enemies on the track is just part of the job, really. You know, it's like a boxing match. And there's only one winner. Hopefully, I think it's going to be the Smiths more than the Waymans. If you can beat Frankie Wayman, you've made it in this job.
Every sport has its underdog. Rob Cowley's been competing nearly as long as the Smiths and Wainmans. He races on a shoestring, paying for his passion as Nuneaton's foremost hairdresser.
Oh, dear me. This is my hair bar, Robert. This is my little business. This is what helps me fund what I do. It's all I've ever done since I left school. But I never get up in the morning and think, oh, God, I've got to go to work. That's the truth. My dad, he weren't happy. Just like everybody else, they think that male hairdressers are gay. And I'm proof that they ain't. Because I love women. You'll put on a camera, my wife will kill me. Yeah.
Behind the quiet frontage of a suburban semi, Rob and his 22-year-old son, Chris, have concreted their garden into a stock car oasis.
Why do I race? It's the buzz that I get from it. It's the adrenaline. I'll never have any money. I mean, these things, they keep you poor. But the joy that I get from watching Chris, it's unbelievable.
I don't think there's a better dad out there, to be honest, so... I could have got maybe a better dad, but I suppose you can't be too picky, can you?
Chris preps their cars for the big race, and Dad preens the ladies of Nuneaton to bankroll dreams of stock car glory.
This weekend, we're at Skeggy. We've got high expectations of the weekend. I've got a little bit to do, but going to do Chris's tonight when we get back. We know how to live.
In Yorkshire, it's the morning of one of the biggest race meets of the stock car year.
I'll take the tea.
The essentials.
In Lancashire, arch rivals the Smiths are waiting for Andy's younger brother, Stuart Jr.
Andrew usually is ready before Stuart to go, so just have to wait and see how long he's going to be.
Aged only 26, Stuart has already won both the British and world titles.
Got it all ready. I'm just, excuse the phrase, but tarting it up.
Right, I think we're about done now. Done the final checks, so it's put them in the coach and we're going to have a good weekend and we're going to win the championship with a bit of luck.
Formula One stock car racing is an expensive hobby. Cars cost up to £30,000 to build. And a race team needs a transporter, a mobile home for cars, mechanics, spares and family. Another 70k of kit, at least.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Creature comforts go a long way when you're on the road 35 weekends a year.
You're almighty.
Stock car racing calls for family commitments. Every spare penny goes on a passion that swallows £20,000 per season, easily. This is the first major Smith-Wainman showdown of the year.
Looking forward to the start of the season. There's going to be plenty of action, and then hopefully we end up being world champion again. Let's just say I hope us Smiths have a better year than the Wainmans.
This year we'd like Frankie to win the World Championship and get the gold roof back. Smiths are good, but I think he's more talented, he's got the edge, and he wants to beat the Smiths. We all do.
The UK Open is a mecca for drivers from all over Britain and Europe. Thousands of fans descend on one of the country's premier stadiums, Skegness.
We've got to be in it.
Team Wayman are early.
He's a Smith mechanic. Traitor.
But enemy forces are already gathering.
Oh, there's another Smithy mechanic just in front of us. Shall I run him over? Get him if you want.
The Smiths drive straight past the Waymans, heading for the furthest corner of the pits.
Right, we'll get unloaded.
In stock car racing, spectators get ready access to the pits. Fans are up close with their heroes. Frankie Wayman Jr. is a superstar of the stock car world.
Come on, Frankie! We're really here to support Frankie today. Well, Frankie's got it, whatever it is. Yeah. If we could bottle it and sell it, I'm sure he would make £1 million. Absolutely.
You can see with the tattoos, 515 Frankie Wayman Jr. This guy's my hero. I follow him everywhere. I do every meeting. Absolutely eat, breathe, sleep stock cars.
You're looking forward to a good weekend of racing, aren't you? Yeah.
The fans are here to revel in the brutal homemade power of stock car racing. Cars weigh less than a family saloon, but can top 700 brake horsepower. That's more grunt than their posh cousins in Formula One Grand Prix. Chassis are hand-welded from steel tubing to house massive V8 Chevy engines. Rear axles are cannibalised from Ford Transit vans, and the whole car is offset to go anti-clockwise around a quarter-mile track. But it's the use of reinforced bumpers that sets this motorsport apart from all others. They're there to shut the opposition out of the game. The big race is tomorrow. The ladies set to with a pit-side cook-off. On the Smith Camp menu tonight, cola chops with diesel fumes.
It's not raining, so we're happy. It could be worse. Could be chucking it down now. No, it's good. It's good.
And at Maison Wainman, it's angle grinder stew.
It's cooled down a little bit because we're doing a wee bit of welding on the car, so it took a bit of the power away. Oh, I can't let the beef stew go to waste.
Hard night's racing and then tea, and then bed up. Ready for tomorrow. Looking to keep through and take the UK Open tomorrow. It's all about that one race at the end of the day.
Over in the Smith Camp, Andy's got problems with his car.
Oh dear. Been struggling a bit tonight. We've had a lot of gremlins, a lot of problems. We've definitely lost points on Junior Wayman tonight. There's a championship tomorrow. We know how nice it is tomorrow.
Morning, race day. The Wainmans are stock car celebrities. 3 generations and 40 years of racing week in, week out. Loyalty and rivalry are everything.
Any race win's a good win, isn't it? But when you beat the Smiths, it just, it just makes it that little bit better,
And it's not because they've just beat the Smiths, it's brilliant because they've just won a race anyway, and they've whooped their ass at the same time. It's good, isn't it?
So if we win the UK Open today and, that would be in a sort of in-your-face kind of moment.
Yeah.
Also hoping for glory in the big race is Rob Cowley, Nuneaton's finest coiffeur. But first, he's got to make the cut by qualifying.
No, never nervous. Sometimes a little bit apprehensive in a major event, but this is just another race.
Or is it? The old campaigner in car 73, racing is about to come to a brutal end. In the crowd is wife Jan. Cornering at 60 miles per hour, Rob is rammed into the wall. Rob is stunned, his car dead, its engine flaming out. A smashed gearbox, chassis and front wheel. They're the least of Rob's injuries.
That was hard. That was hard. Oh, ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That hurt. That hurt proper.
Now, that was a bit of payback. As long as he gets round the bend and he doesn't come in with me, that's perfectly within the rules.
Son Chris gets to work on the crippled car, a desperate attempt to get Dad back in the race.
I've got to show you this. That ain't supposed to be that shape, look. That is wrong. Yeah, well, look underneath.
They call in Frankie Wayman for a diagnosis.
So, when you say all of it... Oh, yeah, that's creased, that one is.
Oh, it's had a good hit, hasn't it?
Oh, it's a cracker.
Yeah.
Rob's chassis is cracked. His hopes for a UK Open fairy tale over. Frankie Wayman Jr. is on top form. He's beaten Andy Smith in the heats.
Yeah, we're here to win it. That's what we're here for. Well done.
Very good start to the day. Well happy, all of us.
Frankie won the first heat, which is a good start to the day for us. Quicker than Andy Smith, so that's a thumbs up for me.
Team Smith need a change in fortunes.
Frankie Wayman won the race. It was a disaster. No, it doesn't matter in a heat, does it? It's the final what counts.
Andy's daughters still have faith in the world champion.
He's gonna do well, and I think he's gonna win. Dad has a good chance of winning it because he's in the inside, and my uncle Stuart's a good chance of winning it as well, but it's hard when you're on the outside. I'd rather be on the inside.
Frankie's daughter Phoebe is his #1 fan.
Right.
You're gonna do good.
I'll try.
You will.
In a bit. Bye. Andy won't have the confidence to let me get away, I don't think.
Before the big race, a lap of honour. No turning back.
We have clearance around the raceway. This is it, the big one. Let's get ready to rumble with the Formula One Stock Car UK Open Championship Final. Down there.
It's a 10-car pile-off, and Frankie manages to sneak past half the field.
So it's all go, go, go at the start.
But the Smith boys are in a dogfight right on his tail.
The wave yellow's on the raceway. The wave yellow's on the raceway as we come under a caution on lap 5 of the UK Open Final.
Stuart's, well, Stuart's about 2 behind Jan Frank. Might be some good racing now.
No, Stuart will bash him. He always does at last lap.
At the moment, we've got a bit of grounds on them, but quite easily change.
At the restart, with the field bunched together, Wainman loses his advantage.
Underway we go.
But just as they reach race pace, disaster for Andy Smith.
391 Andy Smith in trouble straight away. He's come to a halt on the outside of turn number 4.
Oh, we're out.
Smith has gone. He's out of it.
Race over for the world champion, thanks to a bust suspension. It'll be down to brother Stu to catch Frankie.
Frankie Wayman Jr. now into the top 5. Stuart Smith coming through to 6th as well in 390.
Come on, Stuart.
Ferris now has Wainman crawling on his back bumper. Wainman leads it with 3 to go. Smith to third in 390.
No, Stewart's gaining slightly. It's not the same when Andrew's not out there.
It's Wainman edging away at the front of the field.
Young Frank's going to have it. He's won this.
Wainman, Fairhurst and Smith, your top three as the checkered flag awaits. And 515 Wainman lights up the tyres. He is the UK Open champion for 2009. 217 Fairhurst second, and 390 Smith taking third, and some fantastic showboating here. Oh, look at this for tyre smoke.
Frankie Wayman Jr. is back at the top of his game.
Who's a maestro? The new maestro.
Not a good start to the season for Andy Smith.
It's new car gremlins, but it doesn't really make much difference over the course of the season. It's just one meeting out of, 30-odd meetings that you have to contest.
Uncle Stuart came third.
Yeah, mate. Do you want this? Do you want that? That's for third, that. You'll be happy with that, won't you?
Celebrations in the Wainman camp.
Frank's drove his ass off. Out there, it's every man for themselves. But to beat the Smiths makes everybody's weekend, makes it worthwhile. What a weekend.
Any win's a good win, but when it's a big race and you beat both the Smiths, it's even better.
For Frankie, it's the perfect start to the season and return to form after injury.
And that's a good finish to a weekend. Brilliant.
But for Rob Cowley, it's the long road home to Nuneaton to nurse his injured pride.
I'm hurting because I went in the wall hard. So no, you wouldn't describe it as a brilliant weekend. That's it. Go home and have a cup of tea. Or maybe a beer. And then we'll be out again next weekend.
See you next time.
Stock car racing's underdogs, hairdresser Rob Cowley and his son Chris, are fixing damage after a disastrous opening to the season.
How you feeling now, anyway?
Sore.
At Skegness, Rob's dreams of glory were shunted into oblivion.
Show me, Bruce.
I'm going to get a reputation.
You'll love this.
There. It goes right down there.
That's nice. Rather you than me, I'll tell you that for nothing.
That is sore. That is so sore.
In Lancashire, Andy Smith also lost to his arch rival Frankie Wayman Jr. But he's investing in a secret strategy this season, a new car.
Everybody's raising the bar all the time. You know, my competition's getting faster. So we built this new car in the hope of being faster. This new tarmac car I've got here has got a step chassis, but the rule book says you mustn't do any cuts in them chassis legs from the front of the roll cage where it meets the chassis down here to the radiator, which is underneath the bonnet. So between that point and that point, you mustn't cut the chassis leg. It's illegal. Well, my chassis leg's cut just back from that point, so there's no problem with it.
In motorsport, innovation rarely comes without controversy. Frankie Wayman Jr. has his own opinion about his old enemy's new car.
The last one Andy built's a little bit suspect at the minute, whether it's actually legal or not, but from what I can understand, he's cut his chassis leg and offset his engine. I did one exactly the same 17 years ago, which got banned immediately. It's a little bit naughty from Andy, to be fair. He knows the deal. He's just tried to push his luck a little bit, I think, and, you know, if he gets away with it, he gets away with it, but we'll see.
Chris Cowley is also sporting a racing injury. He's trying to keep up with Dad.
You don't call that a bruise? And I went in harder than you as well.
Get out of here. That's a love bite, I don't know about a bruise.
No, I should be so lucky.
Chris was very lucky to get off so lightly. The other car in the 80 miles per hour smash wasn't. The aftermath was captured on video. Tony Smith, Chris's victim, was knocked unconscious and only just escaped the flaming wreckage. The crash is big news.
Big bad Tony Smith apparently had an issue with Master Cowley at Buxton.
You got more than an issue now. If he's going to give it, he's got to take it, ain't he? And that's it.
Yeah, when you go up there tomorrow.
Last time it was Tony Smith who'd fenced Chris. In Dad's eyes, what goes around comes around.
Chris had never had an issue with Tony Smith before this, but he put Chris into the wall hard. They carted him off in the ambulance. And Tony was on record and strutting his stuff as though he was the big man. Well, on Saturday, he wasn't quite as big.
Well, I took his aerofoil off his car, took his bonnet off the top of the engine. He went in the wall backwards, the chassis was wrecked, and his car did catch fire. You know, I didn't get a satisfaction from that. But I'm not going to go up to him and go, Tony, I'm sorry.
Tony Smith owns a garage in Loughborough. His repair bill could top £3,000, but his memories of the crash are hazy.
I ended up getting in the ambulance and going to hospital. About all I do remember of it. I'm badly bruised inside, I'm sore. I've had 12 days off up to now. I still ain't right yet, and I won't be right for a bit because that was just over the top. And everybody said it's over the top. It got me a good one, it hurt. They'll grow up one day.
It's a bit like the playground at school. You know, you get a bully, and a lot of the new kids, and there's some good young drivers coming through now. You don't want to be frightening them off with some old bloke going out and bury him at every bloody bend.
Even so, the sport's governing body has asked Chris to come in for a chat.
You've got to put your case tomorrow night.
Yeah, I would.
You know, there was a reason.
Yeah.
They have the power to fine him or ban him from racing.
I mean, to my way of thinking, if you don't get a ban, then you shouldn't appeal.
Yeah.
Formula One stock car racing welcomes drivers from all backgrounds and budgets. 16-year-old Georgia Nietzschel is the daughter of an East Midlands landowner.
This is Maisie. She's a 13-year-old Dutch warm-blood show jumping horse. I've had her for about a year now.
Success in the show jumping ring has fueled a desire to compete in the stock car arena.
I guess I'm pretty lucky really, just doing what I want to do at the minute. Like, I've got the horses and I've got the racing. I like to do as and when I please. But I don't know if it's always going to be that easy.
Mum Jane is worried that she may be riding for a fall in the brutal world of F1 stock cars.
Don't actually think it is a girls' sport, but when you do something for two of your kids and the other one wants to do it, then who am I to say, well, no, you're not? If she wants to do it long term, then that's fine. She can, you know, she can have a car, she can have her own car, and we'll support her in whatever she wants to do. But it seems a bit strange that she's going to go from 1 horsepower to 740 horsepower.
Georgia's older brothers have a stable of stock cars. James has offered to lend her one.
This is the car I'll be racing. This is James's tarmac car. This is my aerofoil. It's got my name on it. James has been alright, actually, about me using his car. He hasn't given me any warnings yet as to, like, not crash it or anything, so...
I've only raced it once this year. I put a load of work into it to get it ready. But hopefully she doesn't wreck it too badly.
See you in a bit.
Time for Chris Cowley to face the music for deliberately fencing Tony Smith.
I've been thinking about it all day, and there's no point worrying about it, because worrying about it ain't gonna change their minds. You know, I took it up on myself to do what I did when I was out on the track, and now I've just got to take the consequences. And the worst case scenario is they're going to be probably a year's ban. But fingers crossed that won't happen.
Young Cowley will be judged and juried by a disciplinary committee of his stock car peers. The venue, a hauliers yard near Derby.
So that's where they're coming into corner?
Yeah.
Tony's making for the corner. Chris has already made contact with Tony.
Spun it round and...
Yeah.
You know, without just actually going for the back bumper. That's what I can't get my head around.
Chris will have to defend himself against the photographic evidence.
No worries, mate.
He'll be grilled by the inquiry for more than an hour. In Rochdale, word has got back to Team Smith that the legality of Andy's new car is being questioned.
Somebody's obviously been telling BriSCA that it's going to ruin the job or something. I don't know.
No wonder that could be.
Cecil, the chief mechanic, has no doubt who's to blame.
That little from Yorkshire, Wainman. It all revolves around one man, this sport. That's the problem with it, to put it bluntly. I thought we didn't have any steel for bumpers.
I've ordered some steel today.
If it weren't for Andrew and his brother, then the sport would be in a sorry state, because there's nobody else who'd be able to beat Frank.
I've just started to have a little bit of success recently. Yeah, I'm sorry if other drivers can't keep up with me on speed. You know, that's up to them to sort their cars out and get faster. You know, I mean, obviously I'm a little bit narked about all this stuff that's going on. I feel a lot of it's personal, and it's bang out of order.
When it comes to playing fair, Frankie thinks it's Andy who's cutting corners.
Andy's got a bit of an edge with the new tarmac car. You know, obviously, there's a debate to whether it's legal or not. At the end of the day, you know, if the car's not right to the rule book, you know, in my opinion, he shouldn't even be racing it. You know, the cars are good as they are. Everybody has accepted them as they are. You know, and my opinion of the rule book is you cannot do what Andrew's done.
The two leading drivers in Formula One stock cars are on a collision course. Cargate is set to divide the sport. James and Ed Nietzschel have booked a practice session to put their 16-year-old sister, Georgia, through her paces.
Well, I want to show her the pace kind of thing, don't you? See what she's in for on Saturday.
In 2 days' time, Georgia will be racing this homemade car against 31 hardened drivers.
She's going quite well. Yeah, she could just do with hitting a little bit harder, I think. George?
Yeah, it's fast.
Yeah.
I'm really hot now and out of breath.
Oh, so do you want to jump out for a second?
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that it was my little sister. On Saturday when we're here racing for real, it's not going to be anyone else's little sister, is it? It's just another car to pass.
That's good. It's fast.
In Nuneaton, the verdict of the disciplinary committee is waiting for Chris Cowley to get home from work.
See what this says. Following an incident at Northampton on May 16th, 2009, you were called to the disciplinary hearing where you were charged with a Category A offence, namely deliberate fencing. After reviewing the incident, the panel found that the case was proven and issued a penalty. The panel decided that your licence should be withdrawn for 12 months, with 10 of those months suspended. The panel also fined you £100, which must be paid before you can race.
Chris has been banned immediately for 2 months, but any further bad behaviour and he'll not race for a whole year.
It's not very good, is it?
Have a look.
Because he's going to think that every time he hits somebody now, going to hold him back in his racing, really, isn't it?
No, it won't. It's not going to stop me.
I know where they're coming from and I know what they're saying, but it don't seem very bloody fair.
No,
when you consider that you weren't actually the instigator, were you?
No.
It is strongly recommended that you cease your ongoing tit-for-tat with Tony Smith. But I mean, it's a contact sport.
He put me in an ambulance, so I put him back in an ambulance. It's not tit-for-tat. He did me, so I did him back.
Birmingham Wheels Raceway is one of the UK's premier tarmac stock car circuits. Teams have gathered for an evening of Formula One racing on the warmest day of the year. Andy Smith's new car seems to be in hot form. It's the talk of the pits, but not necessarily for the right reasons. Team Wainman have the most to lose if their arch-rival proves too fast to catch.
I haven't actually looked at Andy's car to say anything about it, but apparently, according to my brother, it's illegal, and according to a few drivers, it's illegal, and according to some other drivers, it's legal.
You know, you're not really supposed to do it, but I don't know if he thinks he can now, or whether they've followed the rules. I just don't know. I mean, I don't sort of get involved with it.
Andy's younger brother, Stuart, has also picked up on the pit-side rumours.
I've heard a few things said that Frankie's been saying it, so whoever's been moaning, you know, I think it's a bit sour grapes really, because he were going well and I think they're a bit jealous.
Andy's had to have the sport's lawmakers in to look at the car.
The people who make the calls, I welcomed them to my garage and just let them check the car because I've got nothing to hide at the end of the day. I don't give a monkeys about what people might want to say about it, to be honest. As long as the people that matter know that it's right, then obviously it is. I've been building stock cars for 20 years. I'm hardly likely to build an illegal car, credit me in some sense.
Andy may think the matter's closed, but 40 years of Smith-Wainman rivalry could still dictate otherwise. In Frankie's lorry, the ladies are carrying out pre-race checks.
I'm looking at eyelashes. Oh, wow. They look like that. They're implants, eh?
They're not implants, they're eyelash extensions.
Have you got mascara on?
No. They're,
Jane Meachel's worried about how daughter Georgia is going to fare mixing it with the big boys.
She's just really, really nervous and she hasn't raced anything for ages.
She'll be fine.
Just really, really scared.
Georgia will be up against former world champion Stuart Smith Jr.
How's she getting on?
She's struggling with her clutch and stalling it.
They're not the easiest of things to drive at the best of times, are they? You enjoyed it, Georgia?
No, I nearly wrecked a nail though.
Georgia's splashed out on a new outfit for the occasion.
Nice overall with that. You know, everyone has to start somewhere, but to see somebody get out of a stock car looking like Georgia does, it's like Charlie's Angels being at stock cars, I suppose.
I know.
Georgia's dad, Malcolm, has over 30 years of stock car experience.
Is it that?
Try and control yourself while you wait through. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
Bit scared, but excited at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You'll be all right.
Once again, welcome, and here we go with the Formula One cars. A lot of them here tonight, incredibly good turnout, in fact. Let's have a look and see who we've got out there. Car number 320, Georgia Meachel. Well, that'd be interesting to see how she gets on.
Especially get around the first bend. Yeah. Oh, better.
Mr. Starter keeps an eye around the track, tops the green flag, and away they go. Birmingham Oval at a tremendous rate. We've got a casualty. Georgia's departing on the winning car number 320.
Georgia's stranded, directly facing the rest of the pack. It's the end of the race before she's rescued.
I was like quite nervous really. I just accelerated a bit too much coming out of the bend and spun it round.
Forced to sit on the sidelines, Chris Cowley has lent his dad his own car.
I think so much of my dad is unbelievable, and I've got so much appreciation for what he's done for me. Hence why I've been banned. I've given him my car to race and said, look, I want him to do well.
Andy Smith is impressed that Rob's got his hands on son's car.
Use my car, Dad. Tarmac.
Nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You might as well, hadn't you? It's good, isn't it? The car's vinting, it's sat there, you know.
Had the carburettor to bits, but it'd never tick over quite right.
I hear Tony Smith's had his carburettor to bits and all. Sorry. I just thought you fed me that one. I thought I'd be a good opportunity to get that bit.
I wanted to be out there, but you know, I can't be out there no matter how much I want to be out there. So my main interest now is just making sure he's all right. Get the car right for him. I know it'll mean a lot to him and it'll mean a lot to me, and I'll be dead happy for him.
Rob fails to get the best out of Chris's car.
Without me being in there, I can't exactly see what it's doing and why it's doing it. I mean, I don't know if it's him or if it's the car. I mean, it's hard to judge, but it doesn't look very good at all.
Chris is getting frustrated at having to stay pitside.
What are you doing? You're just playing it down. Dropping it, driving normal and keeping a tight line.
As for Dad's driving,
all the time you were like kissing the wall. I'm like, what are you doing? The car don't want to go that high. Just stick on the racing line and...
Chris decides to tinker with the car's setup to improve his dad's performance.
Again, please. What we're going to do is put there's exactly the same amount of stag on, but better trip, like a real good grip. So it turns in better because you're going round and you're loose. Now you're either driving like a plank or it's the car.
Towards the end of the race, it weren't loose.
You were going in slower.
I know I was.
Well then, so it ain't going to be loose, was it?
Why don't you just put with good rubber on the front?
Now you've got good rubber on the front already. They're already good tyres.
Rob faces 2 long months before Chris gets back to racing.
I've had enough.
Next up on track is 17-year-old Danny Wainman. Mum Alison and Jane Nietzschel are there to cheer on the young Wainman wonderkind. Danny scraps like a stock car veteran, only to find himself the meat in a stock car sandwich.
Check it steady.
How are we doing?
You're down now. What a knob. Honest to God. Not having a new week. He knows how much money they cost. What's it like? That's my new £400 prop. Gone. Jane, I can't come shopping with you next week.
Again.
It's the last chance saloon for Georgia Nietzschel.
This is the Grand National I'm going out in now. This is my last race of the night, so, you know, last chance to get a position. Feeling pretty up for it now. Quite excited about it.
Time to salvage some pride. As a novice, Georgia starts right at the front of the Grand National. Breathing down her neck are 31 hardened veterans. At the back, the two best drivers in the world, arch rivals Frankie Wayman Jr. and Andy Smith in his new super-fast car.
The big field of cars for this, the last event of the evening here at Birmingham Wheels, which has been an exciting one to say the least. And away they go again. The power comes on the big 7-litre V8 engines. Georgia Nietzschel still in fourth place at car number 320.
Georgia's holding her own against the big boys. She's on the pace, still comfortably ahead of Frankie Wayman Jr., who's storming through the field.
Come on, Frankie!
World champion Andy Smith is smashed out of contention.
Andrew Smith making a bit of a pig's ear of that.
As he rejoins the fray, Georgia, braking hard for the corner, just misses him. She's battling with the best of them.
I don't know why I do this, you know, my stomach's just round and round and round, it's like a washing machine.
Then, every mother's worst nightmare. Georgia went airborne and hit the centre green at over 70 miles per hour.
Somebody else sliding out over on the far side, two of them in fact. Looks as if they might well be out of harm's way. We can keep the race going.
The race carries on regardless.
Junior Webb crossing the line in first place.
Frankie Wayman takes the Grand National. Arch rival Andy Smith fails to finish in his controversial new car. Victory, once again, over the Smiths for Team Wainman. As for Georgia Nietzschel, at least she's in one piece.
Did she get out, Jane, or did she still sat in? But that scared her to death.
That scared me to death.
Georgia.
Georgia's stirred, but not shaken.
Was that higher?
You hit the top of the bank.
That was cool, though.
Just sitting there laughing.
James is going to be angry.
She may be fine, but the car's damage is more than cosmetic. Dad is the first Nietzschel on the scene.
What's impressive, Georgia? Looks a bit of a mess to me.
James, the good news is, I'm alright.
The bad news is don't look, James.
I just try my hardest.
Big mistake. Massive mistake. Oh well, Georgia, you look to fight another day.
Yeah.
What, did she hit the grass bank?
Yeah, just up the top.
And I just hit the bank and I went right up it. Still have fun though.
Yeah, it's nothing to be proud of.
That's not proud, it's just I'm still alive, that's the proud bit.
And that's the kind of thing you dread, you see. Especially its first night out.
Yeah, I'm alright, the car's a bit knackered. Still have fun though. I've really enjoyed myself.
You know, I was worried for her, but I think she surprised a few people by, well, finishing a race, having a good shunt and still being alright, showing that she's manning her, so to speak.
But that's not the end of the story. Frankie Wayman was in for a nasty surprise. Disqualification.
So we've been altering the car all night and it's just failed away in after the race, so unfortunately the left side weight was over by 0.1%, which is all it needs.
For the Smiths, every cloud has a silver lining. The gap between the two rivals is now closer than ever. The Formula One stock car season is in full swing. World champion Andy Smith and arch rival Frankie Wayman Jr. are heading for King's Lynn. It's the first time they'll have faced each other since the row over Andy's car kicked off.
I've come off a couple of stressful days this week. People are picking on my car, moaning that it's too fast and all that sort of rubbish.
It's all down to Andy's interpretation of the rule book.
Between that point And that point, you mustn't cut the chassis leg. Well, my chassis leg's cut just back from that point, so there's no problem with it.
Or is there? Other drivers are up in arms.
Apparently, according to my brother, it's illegal, and according to a few drivers, it's legal, and according to some other drivers, it's legal.
You know, I think it's a bit sour grapes, really, because he were going well, and I think they're a bit jealous.
Pull down the guy who's quickest. Get yourself sorted and get quicker. Simple. People are coming out with silly statements about the design of my car. You know, it's just scaremongering by certain people.
No surprise who Andy thinks is the chief scaremonger.
Andy's always built his own cars. He's obviously tried to find a little advantage somewhere and a loophole in the rules. I don't know, we'll see where it goes.
Frankie's wife, Sam's, worried that the Wainman's winning streak will run out. She thinks the Smiths already have an unfair advantage. Cash.
We don't have, you know, brand new engines like Andy. You know, we have to make do with stuff we've had for years, and that in itself is enough of a challenge. We don't need him to be having an illegal chassis either. I know a lot of people have been on the phone to Frankie saying that it's not right and stuff. It puts us in a wee bit of a awkward situation because we don't want to come across as being whingers, but, you know, if something's not right and you feel somebody's got an advantage, then, you know, something needs to be done. Yes? No, you can't eat your soup in there.
Now the sports authorities are getting involved. A committee will meet next week to decide on the legality of Andy's car. His wife Lisa is fed up.
It's just all the moaning. Namely young Frank, he's stirred everything up and he's been moaning and moaning, and obviously they've had to do something about it because one person thinks he rules the sport. He's just got everybody doing his dirty work for him. At the end of the day, do they really think we're going to waste time and money building a car that's not right?
At King's Lynn, the controversy is the big story in the pits. Even hardened observers of the sport are baffled by all the tribal bickering. Nina Elmer publishes Stocks World, the winner for Stock Car News.
I don't understand what all the argument is about, and I really don't understand boys and toys. I always think the only difference between men and boys is the length of the trousers. They behave very much like children, very emotional and very jealous too.
Team Smith are keen to settle their playground dispute with Frankie Wayman Jr.
I hope he gets a punch, you put that on camera. Or his engine blows up.
As for Andy's dad, Stuart Smith Sr., the bad karma seems to be working. Until the Smiths' arch-enemy scrapes through, despite the evil eye.
Crap race, really. Got Wayman qualified.
Back in Rochdale, Andy's seriously rattled about the upcoming committee meeting. It may be the end of the road for his new car.
What's wrong with a bit of innovation and people doing stuff? The people going to that meeting to try and get my car, I think.
Why?
Wayman will say no, because they've all been having a little concoction about it, haven't they? I've been wasting my breath.
I know what you're saying.
Right. I still say it's a witch hunt. Okay, what you say?
The committee's meeting tonight. The Wainmans are not invited.
We'll find out tomorrow sometime what they discuss. I feel a bit strong about it as well because it is a major advantage. When you're looking for that last little bit, you know, you're talking the odd 100th here and there,
that's the bit.
They just seem to be left in dark, really. So he wants bottoming and finalising at bottom.
Yeah. We just have to hope common sense prevails and they get on with it, so.
A pub in South Yorkshire is where the future of Smith's car will be decided by this committee of elite drivers. Andy's travelled from Rochdale to defend his position. The meeting goes on into the night. Sam Wainman's sure there's a conspiracy afoot.
There are a lot of Andy's supporters on the committee, if you like. Won't be surprised if he gets away with it. He seems to get away with everything else, so...
It's very much behind closed doors. Basically, going back to why me and Frankie were thrown off the committee in the first place. Our views weren't thought to be in line with the sport, and that sort of clique of drivers revolves around Rochdale.
The verdict's due just before the season's biggest race so far, the European Championship.
If nothing's sorted with this car and he's given the go-ahead to race it at the European, I think Frankie will want to drill him, actually, like he did last year. What else is he supposed to do?
Yeah, I'll bet him next week. Yeah.
But just stop him from finishing. Would be nice.
Last year's European ended in a highly controversial crash. Frankie took Andy out.
Clash of the Titans up there as the junior Wainman goes away. Got on the 515.
It's midnight when the committee finally reaches its conclusion.
We've got a fantastic committee at the minute. None of them make a living at stock car racing, and it allows them to make a balanced judgment on most things. There was never any doubt in my mind that there was going to be any problems going to stop me racing at the European with my car. The car's right, and that's the end of it. I want to beat people fairly, not unfairly. And so hopefully this will draw a line under it, but I doubt it'll draw a line under it for some people, but I don't really care about them, so there we go.
Next morning, the news that Andy's car has passed muster filters back to Frankie.
Our committee's just very, very weak. I would imagine because it's Andrew Smith and he's a world champion, the European coming up next week, they won't have an option but to pass it, otherwise he'll just throw his tennis out of the pram and won't race. The hassle between us and the Smiths, he's blaming me for it anyway, saying it's me that's pushing it all and everything, but I've had nothing to do with a lot of it. So, just let him get on with it, and I'll just try and beat him on the track with the car I've got. It's a championship he's never won. He's never won the European Championship. But if he does win it, part of him has got to feel that he has cheated to win it.
Frankie's determined to keep up with the Smiths. He's fitted a new engine to his own car.
We've put this engine together out of some parts I already had, and I've spent a bit of money that I didn't really have, hopefully just to give us a little bit of edge.
With only 3 days before one of the season's biggest races, Frankie is testing his new engine at Northampton International Raceway. Another driver who needs a practice session is Chris Cowley. He's just completed a 2-month ban for deliberately crashing into a rival driver.
This is where the front of my bumper hit, but this time I was facing this way, looking at Tony Smith's car all up in flames because I got it wrong and just one simple mistake, and I caused that. I could have got hurt and I could have died. But if I start talking like that in front of the girlfriend, especially, she wouldn't even let me out in it either. Oh, my mum. It is crazy.
Chris met new girlfriend Nikki and her baby Rosie May just before the fateful crash.
My first preview of watching him, he come round that corner and then I saw a car take off. I thought, oh, and it was him. I didn't think that was quite the idea of what he's supposed to do, but my only real experience of watching race so far is going straight on and a left-hand turn. You can't get lost, can you? It's just left, 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 left. It's not like you go right, is it? Typical Chris. Well, you never quite know what's next, do you?
I want to win more than ever. I want to come back and I want to show people out there that I'm not just Hitman Cowley or Basher Cowley as someone calls me. You know, I want to show them that, you know, I have got what it takes to win and to win a championship.
Nikki's under no illusion about Chris's first love.
Oh, that's always number one. I'll never doubt that one. That's number one all the way. It's nice to see him doing what he's enjoying. Hopefully he'll be a bit happier. Hopefully he does all right on Sunday and keeps it on the floor. In competition with a car.
This is where I belong. Not at work, in a stock car, racing around a track.
Chris is joined on track by the Wainman brothers. It's a last chance to put their cars through their paces before the race.
I'm making now, I forgot how much muscle you have to use, I'm making.
But Frankie's got big problems. Something's gone horribly wrong with the new engine.
I'm not just sure what this engine's just done.
I don't look very good. Frank's come here with his brand new engine. And he said he poured into the centre and it's made a funny noise. So that's not very good, is it?
I've broke it already. Just turning back in to come into pit, and I heard it go off, so I just stopped it.
Frankie's blown up 12 grand's worth of engine with just 2 working days before the big race.
No, it never goes right, does it?
It's looking bleak for the Wainmans. But in the Smith camp, confidence is rising.
We're going all right. We're in a little bit of a vein of form. It always helps when you're doing well. Had a few final wins and loads of race wins. So, great at the minute. Racing's good.
I need to put that shocker on first.
For the caliper?
Yeah.
Just love doing jobs twice. If I worked on my car more, I'd know that. yeah.
With your car useless and a big race looming, what's a boy to do? Frankie goes to Huddersfield.
I'm just on the way to the engine builders now to try and sort it. He's going on holiday this afternoon to Spain, so we're going to try and get it sorted.
Engine boffin Ian Whitworth had been heading for his holes.
He'll be on beach this afternoon with an hanky on his head and everything.
Oh, yeah. Taxi's coming for me at 3 o'clock.
This is a good thing about having a legal chassis that's not stepped where it shouldn't be. You can work on engine.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Get that, you see.
Beautiful or what? It's not good. We're going round in circles a little bit at the moment. Getting nowhere very fast.
With only hours to go, Frankie and Ian work to patch up the injured engine.
This is what we did yesterday. Obviously that's the bent valve we had yesterday, so that's the problem. That's us till we get home now.
Back in Rochdale, Team Smith are winding Andy up for the big race.
And I'm sick of hearing about last year's European. All these lot do is keep reminding me that I owe Frank.
I don't. Your missus does.
Oh, aye, Lisa does, yeah. I wish Stuart never stops going on about it.
Good morning last year because you didn't take him out, weren't he?
I know.
I don't mean for a drink.
I keep telling him he owes young Frankie one. So hopefully this weekend he'll get him. It's starting to just boil over now, you know.
Young Frank he definitely didn't want Andrew winning it. He wants to have it all. He's well, it's just a bad loser, put it that way, I think.
Behind every great stock car driver stands a stock car wife.
I love Andrew to bits. He's my world. I couldn't think of life without him. It's a lovely little world we live in. Life is good. Life is very good.
And Sam Wainman stands by her man too.
He's a pretty cool dude, pretty cool guy. I'm really proud of him. I worship him, you know. It would make everything worthwhile if we win the European. The Smiths will be gunning for it this weekend. I just hope Frankie does his best to stop him winning it. More washing.
In the garage, Frank and the team are putting in another night shift, trying to coax the engine back to life before tomorrow's race.
That'll do.
That won't the floor.
Find out tomorrow.
Chris Cowley is putting the finishing touches to his car.
It's a big championship like this weekend, then it's just nice, I always think, just to try and turn your car out and, you know, into quite presentable, really. And I've been pulling my hair out, just waiting to get back onto the track. It's just a buzz that you can't really explain to anyone else unless they've had a go and they know what it's like, you know. I've paid the price now, but I've kept my chin up the whole way through. I haven't been sulking about it. This weekend I'll come out with a bang and do some good, like, so just fingers crossed, that's the plan, so.
Teams from all over the country and Europe are loading up for this weekend's racing.
The stock car's not handling too good, I'll race the pram.
But the British summer threatens to scupper the European Championship.
Awfully nice tonight and rain tomorrow, it said on internet.
Is it? I don't think we've raced that in the wet, really, have we? We've one race at Buxton. It's a bit scary, really. You couldn't see a thing going down the straights. I hate wet tarmac. I hate the fact that, you know, you can't see properly. Everything's wet through and horrible and cold and miserable, and it puts you in a bit of a downer before you start, you know. Some drivers tend to excel in wet conditions, you know, and I've never really been one of them. Not wet tarmac.
Stand well clear. Vehicle reversing.
Guess who likes it wet?
We're usually quite good in the rain, to be fair, both me and Daniel. So I'm doing a little rain dance.
Large crowds and storm clouds have gathered at Northampton International Raceway for a clash of the Titans. The biggest Smith-Wainman grudge match of the year. Andy Smith's got the faster car. After last year's shenanigans, he's driven by revenge.
Andrew's waited for a year. When Frankie took him out last year, he took it quite personal. So I can imagine things might spill over today. Hopefully they will.
Anyone who I all want to? He's like all saying, yeah.
We need a good start, that's what we need off the back. You know, you've got to get through the traffic early on. Watch out for Andy and Stuart, because, I mean, they were trying to take me out, I would have thought, you know, and just see if we can keep going.
In Camp Cowley, Chris's girlfriend Nikki and her baby Rosie May are here to cheer on his return to racing.
Gone sleep. Doesn't bother her. She just got sleep in the last race. She's got her independence. She's posing them at the minute, but no, she doesn't bother at all.
Chris is desperate to bounce back with a big win.
It's frustrating him watching everyone else do it, he can't, so obviously he's going to be happy now he's back doing it.
All I want to do is come here and I want to go racing.
With the European Championship just minutes away, the Wainman's prayers are answered.
It's leathering it down, isn't it?
Found somewhere dry for a minute.
We're not going outboard more, sir. We could have an 8-way in a minute.
How do you look? There's a duck just swam past. It can ease up a little bit now, though.
I asked for rain and I got rain.
I'm getting wet.
For the first time in a week, things are going Frankie's way.
In fact, I've got wet feet.
You wanted rain.
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, my fault. Hands up.
In the Smith camp, dampened spirits.
Good job I can swim.
Now look at it, ruined. Ruined a good race. They'll get wet, we'll get wet, and they won't be as fast.
Come on, Frank!
Andy's got Dad, Stuart Senior, and father-in-law Tony in support.
No, may a Smith win.
Andrew will be crap in this, I'll tell you now, that car's not suited for that way. I'd be surprised if he does any good. Fastest man in the West, Wainman, always has been.
Conditions are lethal. Andy Smith and Frankie Wayman Jr. are both on the back row of the 32-car pack. Just 25 laps between one of them and European Championship glory.
The green flag goes down, the power does come on, and away they go. Oh, and the bumper's being used. Into that first turn, let's see how they manage it. First half of the field safely around, getting to grips with the track. Slipping, sliding all over the place.
So the spray certainly causing a few issues for these drivers.
Frankie's game plan is revealed. He tucks in right behind Andy.
Flash of bumpers again, no change as far as those two drivers are concerned.
Frankie's trapped his prey. He delivers the kill.
391, Andrew Smith.
Andrew's gone! Come on, Frank, get on it, lad!
All the Smiths' hopes rest on Andy's younger brother, Stuart. With his rival out of the running, Frankie Wayman carves through the pack, shunting his way past Chris Cowley.
Frank's on Stuart now!
Come on, Stuart!
Frankie now has Stu Smith in his sights. He's slugging it out with little brother Danny Wainman. Danny's got his mum and girlfriend supporting him. But Stuart Smith breaks clean away from both Wayman brothers. And it's disaster for Frankie. A shunt takes out his front tyre.
Frankie's got a front outside puncture.
391, Andrew Smith, and 515, Junior Wayman. So two of the biggest names in this race out of it.
Come on, Frank!
Only Danny Wainman has a chance of catching Stuart Smith now.
Going in there. Stuart Smith, a very rapid and very forceful driver in 390. Starting to come into the closing stages of this one now. Fairhurst, Smith, and Danny Wayman. Now your first three.
Oh, Danny! Go on, Danny!
Until Chris Cowley makes his trademark entrance. He rams Danny so hard that he mounts young Wayman's car. Danny's out of the running. He's got Cowley riding piggyback for the rest of the race. Stu Smith Jr. winds up second.
There's the checker, 217 first across the line from 390 Stuart Smith, third place car number 21.
Never mind. We've obviously won it twice before us, Frank, but Andrew's never won it. So that's a good do, isn't it?
I don't know why he passed him. Should have just hit him.
That was just not on that. I would dirty that. Get banned again, that lad.
I weren't just going to let him have the race, and I wanted to win or get as high place as possible, just as much as anyone else. If there was anyone in front of me, I just hit.
He just got banned for doing stuff like that, so if he wants to play that game, he'll get banned again, won't he?
Punctured dreams for Frankie Wayman Jr. At least his rival didn't get a look in.
Just racing, he wasn't quick enough, he was in the way, so he got moved. We went in well anyway, Andy didn't carry on, but I did. But no, it was just fortunate. Good race.
Not so good for the Smiths.
Andrew got loads of damage, Stuart got second. All right, good race. Could have been better though.
Yeah, gonna look after that for me. Come in second. First loser, innit?
Andy still doesn't realise it was Frankie who took him out.
There's no one shoving him then?
No.
Was it him? I couldn't even see who was
Shoveling, 100%.
Frank with the car that hit me.
Yeah, he did his job properly, got rid of you.
Did that all right?
But now he knows. He's festering then. He can't not Wainman for doing it, it's worth comment, but
Frank done his job, got rid of him, fired him straight in. Same thing last year, history repeating itself. Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? Goes around, comes around. We hope.
Where were you?
The World Final is the most prized trophy in stock car racing. The Smiths and Wainmans may dominate the sport, but there's a string of young guns vying to take over. Foremost among them this year is Paul Hines. He's not your average racer. This 28-year-old is the fastest man in double glazing.
This is Progress Windows, and we are windows, doors, conservatories, fascia and soffits, new PVC products for the Hinckley, Leicestershire and Warwickshire area.
After just 6 years in stock cars, Paul is already the country's 5th quickest driver.
This is my seat, it's my racing seat. This is so when I sit at my desk during the week I can remind myself that how fast I can potentially go. Every now and then we like to put a few seat belts in here and chuck me down the showroom and hit the conservatory on the other end and get the feeling of racing while I'm at work. So it's actually really, really comfy as well.
Paul's quite partial to a spot of racing.
It's so difficult to describe exactly what it feels like to race a Formula 1 stock car. The only thing I could possibly try and compare it to is perhaps a drug. You know, it's addictive, you want to do it all the time, you can't help think about it, you can't help dream about it. It's love, I suppose, isn't it?
But there's another love in Paul's life, his girlfriend Simone. They've been an item since they were 18.
You might be able to fix a stock car, but you can't even heat up some beans.
She's always had to fight for his affections.
He absolutely loves it, and he wouldn't be without it, so what's I can do about that? No, I like you doing it anyway. In a way, it doesn't suit him because he's too nice, really, to be a stock car driver. You're not hard enough sometimes.
Happy
But
moments.
he just loves it.
Put it straight in there, yeah?
Yeah, Paul Hines cooking for the first time ever.
Beans a la Heinz. There you go, Heinz beans. Told you. I'm off. See you in a bit.
Charming. See you, have a good night.
Oh, leave the keys.
Oh, God, you've not lost them again, have you?
Paul has just 5 days to prepare for the World Final.
Just leave me home alone, as always.
Stock car widow.
Stock car widow, how right's that?
But first, there's a trashed car to fix if he's going to be ready for the big race. All thanks to a shunt with Frankie Wayman Jr.
Paul Hines has a problem in car number 259.
We rolled over. Never a good preparation for probably the biggest race of the year. So now we're trying to trying to fix everything, to be honest with you, but we've run out of gas, so we've got to change the gas on the welder and crack back on.
Team Hines consists of Paul and his dad, Derek, a man who believes in constructive criticism.
Odd times, he just has his little lapses and he doesn't concentrate and he's not a quick starter. It's a recipe for a place, but not to win. This car's as good as anybody else's car. He's a good driver.
Paul's got a growing number of trophies to prove it.
Won the European Championship in 2005, won a number of final wins as well, which has been great. Yeah, that's what we do it for. We want to do it to win. And my dad is fiercely competitive. He won't let me not do well because he wants to win.
In Yorkshire, Frankie Wayman Jr. has got his own collection of trophies. But he can't always find the one he wants.
No. I have got somewhere the World Championship trophy from 2005.
He's looking for a reminder of the last time he won the World Final.
They give you what's supposed to be like a replica. No. No. Half of them want to go into scrap bin.
Frankie holds more final titles than any other current driver.
There it is. What's it? 2005 World Championship trophy. You're in a different league when you win that. You are part of the sport's history. That's the copy trophy we got. That was a good night, that one. It was a class world final.
The current trophy's on the other side of the Pennines, with arch rival and world champion Andy Smith.
That is one tough brick. A tough life of a stock car driver. Tough at the top.
Frankie Wayman's current form threatens to topple Andy's crown.
I'm lucky enough to have the trophy sat in my living room the other side of this wall, and it's been there 2 times out of the past 3 years. I want to keep it, and I want it to stay in my living room.
Home or away, the Wainmans and Smiths have always battled over this trophy. Andy's dad, Stuart Sr., won it 6 times.
Well, the rivalry between the Waymans and the Smiths, it's not a new thing. It's been going on for 30-odd years. But it is intense. There's no punches pulled in stock car racing. You want to win, and to win you've got to be a bit brutal sometimes. You've got to get stuck in and destroy the opposition.
Andy and Frankie's women take winning as seriously as their men, maybe more.
Come on! Come on, Frankie! Come on, Andrew! Go on, Frankie! Come on! Get out! Oh! There is a bit of rivalry off the track as well as on the track. Frankie's wife, Samantha, and myself don't exactly get on with each other.
I don't think she's a very nice person. You know, but who knows? Some people might think she is, but I don't.
We're just like, how can I put it? We're just like oil and water.
Much of this bad feeling boils down to money. The Smiths' successful van dealership bankrolls their expensive hobby.
All right, Dad.
For the Wainmans, stock car racing is their living. Frankie survives by building and repairing cars for other drivers.
Hello.
Sam Wainman feels that Frankie competes at a disadvantage.
Tea's ready. I mean, obviously, I'm going to say Frank is a better driver than Andy. With Frankie, you can put him in a car that isn't his, and he can still get results in it. Those two can't. Andy has a really good car, really good tyres. Money talks with the Smith, you know.
The Waymans, well, let's just say I hope us Smiths have a better year than the Waymans.
Women, women, women. They cause more trouble than anybody, them women, I'll tell you. We've actually had fisticuffs with the women. We've seen them fighting in the pits. They're all just giving it that. Keep them apart, and you can't go wrong then. But if they get together, sometimes, all hell lets loose. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate women. I just think they cause loads of bloody trouble in the pits.
In Leicestershire, Paul Hines is hammering out the finer points of his world final campaign.
Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that is brilliant, even if I say so myself. Great stuff. If nothing else has come good out this week, I've now got a straight track rod, so good times. But hearing that trophy's going right slap bang middle of the front room.
He says.
Oh, it will be.
As long as you drink some champagne out of it.
No, I'll have a nice glass of Coke.
Teetotal Hines. Your dad would have some champagne if you would.
I'll have a sip.
You dream of it, really, when you're a kid. You think, oh, wouldn't that be brilliant if that was perhaps me one day, and I just hope Saturday's my day.
With just 2 days before the world final, it's time for Andy to surrender the silverware.
Am I taking this trophy back then? Take it on the bus tonight?
Yeah, just in case I forget it tonight.
He's confident he'll see it again.
We won't wipe that circle of dust away, because when we put it back, we'll just be able to fit it straight back in the circle again where it's been.
Oh, it's been there a full year.
Doesn't look nice with that.
Oh, look, it's missing. Daddy, you'll have to win it back for us, won't he, eh?
You see all the dints on it, Jessica? Look around the back here. It's full of dints.
Oh.
Your granddad probably did a few of them. Throwing it around the coach, drunk. Mum's give it a special clean, hasn't she? So it's nice and shiny for whoever wins it next. It's going to be a Smith that wins. There's no other scenario to be, is there?
Back at the garage, Andy's mechanic Cecil and younger brother Stuart are suffering world final stress.
That hook's not on proper, Seth.
What's it on?
It's just flicked past.
Just keep your nose out.
The end's not on proper, because the hook flicked past.
The hook's there.
Yes. Well, keep on pumping then. Make sure you've got your balls right next to it.
It's all friendly banter, really, I think. Oh, let him get on with it.
You don't do proper work anyway.
No, you don't, do you?
To win the World Finals, everything. You know, I've wanted to do that since I was a kid. And when I first did it, in 2007, the whole thing was a bit of a blur. So I won't mind winning it again, so I can take it all in and savour the moment a bit more.
Where's the flicker for the bottle?
The light.
Put it back when you've had it.
Tell you what, Seth, you talk some rubbish.
No, spending so much time with you. These 20-something know-it-alls.
You'd like to be a 20-something know-it-all, wouldn't you?
It's World Final weekend, and by the end of it, the trophy could be back in Yorkshire.
I get a little bit anxious when we're loading the truck, especially when we're going away for a big weekend like this. Be happy once we're on the truck and we know we haven't forgotten anything, you know. See you in a minute.
13-year-old Phoebe Wainman is her dad's biggest fan.
We've got the World Final this weekend and I'm really nervous for it. I'd be really proud if he won it, but I'd be really proud of him whatever place he comes because he always tries his hardest.
Thank you.
Frankie's stepmom, Alison, has got pre-match nerves.
My stomach's just in knots there, really. I don't know why, to be honest, because I don't normally get as bad.
Finishing touches, emptying the toilet, all the lovely jobs, all the glamorous jobs. Just turn it down a bit, mate.
That'd be brilliant if he won. Of course we want him to win, don't we, Sam?
You're right.
Set toilet done. It's important to us that he wins and not the Smiths. Nobody remembers second, really, do they? So you've got to win it.
The Smiths are yet to load up.
Hammering up. Think I'm doing?
Running late, as usual.
Got loads of time, anyway.
We haven't.
We have.
We've got to get past Leeds and Bradford for 4 o'clock. I always go into World Finals determined to win. The hunger's still there after, you know, whatever it is, 15 years of stock car racing. I'm still, you know, as hungry for the world title as ever.
With the World Final tomorrow, both teams are desperate to see how their cars are performing. But do they dare risk them on track the night before the big race?
It's a risky manoeuvre because we could wipe it out and end up with a real dilemma what we're going to do for the World Final tomorrow night.
My original plan tonight was to watch Andrew wreck his car and get drunk, but decided to race.
It's a high-stakes gamble. The racing turns brutal. Andy Smith's in blistering form.
I don't know if we've got any brakes.
It's overcooking the back brakes, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
What we're going to do?
Stuart Smith Jr. wins his heat without a scratch.
You know, I could go out and win the final, but then again I could go out and wreck the car. My heart says go out and race and win the final, but my head says put it away and win the world final.
He takes the safe option, packing his car away. Frankie's scrapping away in every race. But if you live by the sword,
The yellow flag's out, we've got to roll over.
you die by the sword. Frankie's shaken, but his Chevy V8 engine has been badly stirred.
I can't answer you, John. Don't know yet. Can't answer until we get it back in pitch.
He's not having ideal preparation for tomorrow, is he? He's getting all his bad luck out of it tonight, that's what we reckon.
Just trying to keep out of the way, just trying to keep out of trouble, and last bend they all got me and I just went over, got flicked over.
They'll be up all night.
You've got to stick together when the nights don't go well. Yeah, there's usually a little job for everybody. Where there's a Will, there's a Wainman.
Now it's the Smiths' turn to get stressed.
Water in yet? Yeah. What? No. Well, you start thinking of doing it instead of having to remind you all the time.
Andy's new brakes are still refusing to lock.
We've got to sort it out tonight. We don't know what we're going to do, but it's rubbish.
As long as the car's good, you've got a good chance, but it just goes down to lady luck.
The gamble to race has left the sport's two leading drivers with major car issues on the eve of a world final. Huge crowds have flocked to the Norfolk Fens to witness the season's biggest showdown. The Hines family are already in the groove.
There's no doubt about it. All eyes will be the winners. We're all behind it. There's no driver better. All eyes.
Love you.
Yeah, so after a year, after 14 qualifiers, after a brutal semi-final, it all comes down to this. The next race on today is the Formula 1 Stock Car World Final 2009.
Can you see it? 259. Let's put it on now. There we go. 259.
It's the reason you love it. It's the reason why you wake up in the morning. It's the reason why you put all those hours down at the garage. You know, it's to be here now and have these feelings inside you.
Biggest race we race for all year. There's no friends and there's no brotherly love either.
It's a stock car race, you know. You can put the fastest lap in the world, but you know, if you get pushed out of the way and knocked in the fence, it's your history.
I'll be going all out to win it. You know, don't get me wrong, I will be going all out. And I won't take no from anybody. You know, and the bumpers will be going in hard.
So, here we go. Hold on to your hats.
The fans are here to see a glittering array of international drivers, some from as far away as New Zealand. But it's the Smith-Wainman clash they're here to watch. The crowd are divided.
Start your engine. I can't remember being as nervous as this before. Come on.
Andy and Frankie are side by side on pole position. Right behind them is wildcard Paul Hines. Stuart Smith Jr. loiters 2 rows back, intent in taking them all out.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
The journey begins. 515 Frankie Wayman Jr., 391 Andrew Smith, your front row sitters. 34 cars out there on the grid.
25 laps of racing action coming up to determine who will be the 2009 champion of the world.
The bad blood is about to come to a head.
It's yours, Frankie! Take it!
It boils down to one race.
Get out the way, you tosser!
Family versus family. Yorkshire versus Lancashire. It's the world final.
It's a green flag on the raceway. We're underway with the 2009 Formula One Stock Car Championship of the world. Side by side for the leaders. They go down the back straight for the first time. Wainman on the inside, Andy Smith on the outside. Who is it going to be?
They're locked in a deadly duel. And Paul Hines is poised to pounce. Paul gets tangled in some argy-bargy and slammed into the fence.
A 259 Paul Hines and number 4 Daniel Johnson have gone into that back straight pile.
He's back in the running, but he's lost touch with the leaders.
Good luck in again, but he's lost loads of time.
Wainman and Smith still side by side.
Three laps in, Andy Smith's superior traction kicks in.
And Andy Smith gets a nose ahead.
Wainman loses his advantage as Stewart Jr. charges through the pack.
Oh, Stuart Smith coming through now as well in 390. Stuart Smith through to third place.
He nips through on the inside of Frankie Wayman.
391 it is. Andrew Smith who goes through from 390. Stuart Smith Jr. and 55 Finnegan. And it's 515 Wainman pushing hard there. And Andy Smith edging away at the front of this race so far.
The Smiths have got this sewn up.
Stuart Smith, their younger brother, in second place.
But Frankie is the comeback kid.
Wainman now back in third. It's 391 Andy Smith who still leads the way. 390 Stuart Smith in second. 515 Wainman third.
Sights set on his brother, Stuart barges a back marker aside, but the contact rips through his rear tyre.
Stuart Smith has gone. And it's up to second place for 515 Frankie Wayman.
Wayman's catching now.
Wainman now has open track ahead of him. He's got no problems in the immediate future.
Andy Smith has a half-lap lead.
And Smith now in with a bumper there on Daniel Johnson. He's picking his way through the traffic. 515 Wainman, closer now than he was 4 or 5 laps ago.
But Frankie's left it too late.
It's Andy Smith on the last circuit of the raceway. He comes down the back straight one final time. The checkered flags await. Victory in the world final for 391 Andy Smith.
Andy Smith retakes the biggest title in stock car racing. He is the undisputed world champion. Frankie Wayman's second place is a poor consolation.
There he goes, he climbs aboard the car. 391, Andy Smith. And one of the first men on the scene to shake his hand, Frankie Wayman Jr.
No victory celebrations for Paul Hines, just an early return to the pits.
It's not good enough, unfortunately. It's just frustrating that we're not in the same league at the minute, but...
If it hadn't been for that one problem in that bend, you were up there.
Ah, well.
This was the one everybody wanted, and unfortunately, you know, I didn't win, but then again, I've got plenty more years to try.
For Andy, celebrations. For Frankie, commiserations.
Well done anyway.
5-1-5, Frankie Wayman Jr. The 2009 Formula 1 champion of the world. It's 391, Andy Smith.
Sam Wainman's finding it hard to contain herself. The world final trophy back in Smith's hands. It's too much for Sam to bear.
I'd like to see Andy Smith achieve what he's achieved tonight on our budget. Frank has got a 16-year-old engine compared to spoilt little gits who get a brand new one whenever they want it.
Then she lets fly at Lisa Smith.
Money talks, money talks. You know it. Twice the budget.
To the victors, the spoils. The Smiths can revel in a taste of victory. The Waymans are left with sour grapes to savour.
When he can do what he can do on half the budget, it'd be good.
Be quiet.
All right, Sarah.
Flowers, yeah?
Later. I'm saving her for later. It's all about money, isn't it? Yeah. You see what she just did to me? No. She went like that and give me that.
Did you see what she done to me? Who do you think?
Smile.
I went like that.
You better not have everything above it. You better not. No, I am.
They hate us, and I suppose to think that Andrew's won it again is just too much for her, and she can't help it.
I'm so angry.
Why?
Well, first of all, you didn't do it.
Yeah.
On top of that, she looks at me and then gives me that.
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
Look at that! And I'm opening it.
Fireworks on track and off. That's Top Car Racing.
Do us a favour. Can you put the trophy back, please? Oh, yeah. Jessica, you'll have to help her. Got it? Yeah. Don't drop it.
In Rochdale, it's the day after the night before, and things are getting back to normal for the family of the recrowned world champion.
Look at the champagne bottle.
It's lovely to see it go back. It's a lovely trophy to have. Pleased to see it back.
There we go, back where it belongs, in Rochdale.
You could sense there was a bit of an atmosphere on the centre green.
Well done, Frankie, you're still the best.
Proper driver.
Obviously, Samantha, she wants her fella to win, like I want my fella to win. Samantha's Samantha and I'm myself. We just keep away from each other. It's one of the best things that possibly can happen. And we've done that for the last good few years, and we'll probably carry on doing it for the next good few years. We're just like oil and water. You can't get on with everybody in life.
Across the Pennines, in Yorkshire, Sam Wainman's back to reality too, on the school run.
It's quite tough, really, Saturday. You know, I was really nervous before the race started, and of course you want them to win. There wouldn't be no point going if you didn't want that to happen. But of course, and then when they don't win, it's, you know, and everybody says, oh, the second's good. But, you know, I mean, second sucks, really, doesn't it? When it comes to win or get a second, you'd rather win it.
Up the road at the Wainman farm, after 20-odd years of racing, Frankie knows just how hard it is for his wife.
She's a lot more emotional than me, obviously, but she feels for me when I don't, really. You know, when people take me out and stuff, you know, it hurts her. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. You know, I just sort it and get on with it. But there's a lot of rivalry there between Sam and Lisa, which we've seen. So we just have to sort of keep going the best we can, really, and just, you know, keep everybody away from everybody.
I regret responding to people winding me up, but it just seems to get worse every year. You know, you think you get used to these world finals, but yeah, I got myself really worked up. I'm not the only stock car wife or girlfriend to get nervous, so maybe we should all take a bit of yoga and learn to meditate before the big race or something, you know. Hello.
Hello.
All right. How's your day been?
Back in Rochdale, the recrowned world champion Andy Smith is enjoying the spoils of victory.
Looks good already.
Each major championship awards a special roof colour for the winner. As the reigning world champ, Andy gets to carry the coveted gold roof on his car for another year.
I like all the glittery, glitzy stickers.
But where there's a winner, there's a loser. Andy's brother and rival, Stuart Smith Jr., knows that only too painfully.
It'll wind a few up, won't it?
Andrew's having #1 put on his wing because he won the world final, which is all right for Andrew, but you know, it's not very nice to see. For me, it doesn't matter to me whether it's gone back to my family. We never really would rather one win than themselves, because we're too competitive for that.
While Stuart wants to beat his brother, others in the garage are more bothered about the Smith family's record against the Wainmans.
So we've won 11 world finals between us in 40 years. It's not bad going, is it? It's about one every less than 4 years.
That'll take some catching, won't it? 11 world titles by a family that's only won 3.
Stuart's got his eyes on his own prize, and he's no intention of losing that to his brother.
I've got the checkered roof, which means I'm the British champion. I'm defending that title in like 2 or 3 weeks' time, so really determined to win it.
Stuart's going to need determination. He's got a support team of just 2. 16-year-old schoolboy John Harrington and his dad Keith, who sells organs. The Harringtons sing from a different hymn sheet than the usual stock car folk.
I'm actually a PhD organic chemist. Used to work in the pharmaceutical industries. I suppose I'm the Victor Khayyam of the organ industry, really, in that saw the product, thought it's fantastic, came in, and now I run the company.
But today, Keith's feeling less harmonious. His son John fell into an argument with Sam Wainman at last week's world final.
Why should Dad be so vile to our family?
John's slagging off the team when they've not done out.
If you don't do that to us, Dad.
No, we don't.
You liar.
Keith's not impressed with the Wainmans.
You know, I feel quite emotional about it. I don't particularly want to sort of cause ructions, but I just don't want my family associated with that sort of thing.
A dilemma for Keith. For the last year, his 17-year-old daughter Val has been going out with a Wainman, Frankie's younger half-brother Danny.
As such, I've no great problems with the male Wainman, shall we say. No issue with Frank, young Frank. I don't really know Danny at all, really, and you know, but I'm expecting an apology off Samantha Wainman, and if that doesn't happen, then Valerie will not be seeing Danny again.
Oh dear. It's looking like handbags at dawn as the stock car village descends on Skegness Stadium. And it's the Wainmans' chance to settle some scores with the Smiths. Although the Smiths seem to be one up so far.
He's always been #1 in my eyes. He reckons I've done it for someone else's benefit. I don't know what he means.
Keith's daughter Val has little to laugh about.
I've got to talk to Sam and Alison because they've got to apologise to my brother and my dad for some of the things they said well fine all night. And if they don't, I'm not allowed back up to Dan's house. Me and Danny are just stuck in the middle of it.
While the men get on with racing, Val gets Sam's side of the story.
If I'm honest, I let myself down, really. I got that worked up before the race.
My dad said to me that I'm not allowed up to the farm until you apologise to my brother and my dad for what you were saying.
Don't worry, I'll sort that out later on.
Thank you.
The news isn't going down well with Danny's mum, Alison.
Maybe you've got to apologise as well.
I'm sorry, that ain't happening. That night, all I said to Keith was, look, I said, the young children, I said, you're going to alienate your own daughter if you go down that road. Why are you doing that? Daniel has done nothing. Romeo and Juliet.
I said that.
Romeo, the Capulets and the Montagues or whatever they're called. Except it's a Smith in the blood. They aren't even Smiths. Who are they? Mechanics.
While Val and Danny are hoping this doesn't turn into a Shakespearean tragedy, Alison's under no illusion what's at the root of all of this.
Fortunately, it's got the last name of Wainman, and Wayman and the Smiths, well, it just don't go together, does it, really? Anyway, love will prevail.
But on track, it's the Smiths who are prevailing.
Good on, Stuart! Stuart's just got it right up on the inside. Young Frank is really giving it to him. They're just coming in now.
As the racing goes into the night, it just gets worse for the Wainmans. When Frankie gets slammed by an out-of-control car in the final.
I don't know what happened. That was quite a nasty, a big hit. First bloody band.
As well as Mark, Frankie Wayman Jr. in 515, but...
Frankie's lucky to have walked away. He's just had over a ton of car land on him.
What'd you do? Huh?
I don't know. Just everybody were everywhere. I don't know.
With Frankie sidelined, the field is left open for Stuart Smith Jr.
Start as you mean to go on.
It's a kick in the teeth for the Wainmans. Stuart Smith Jr. jumps valuable points ahead. The Wainmans are heading home to Yorkshire to lick their wounds. Val's dad Keith is still waiting for his apology. For Romeo and Juliet, parting is such sweet sorrow. It's Smiths 1, the Wainmans 0. Paul Hines from Leicester is different from the usual racer. He doesn't make his living in a garage or building cars. He sells conservatories.
We are windows, doors, conservatories, fascia and soffits, UPVC products for the Hinckley, Leicestershire and Warwickshire area.
And he uses all his spare cash to live out his boyhood dream of being a racing driver in his own unique style.
I think most people tend to use the set lead bottle to do this, but ever since I set fire to me nether regions once, I don't tend to use it anymore. I found this is a bit safer.
But recently, Paul's dad reckons he's lacking some get up and go.
Odd times, he just has his little lapses and he doesn't concentrate and he's not quick starter, and basically it's a recipe for a place but not to win.
And with the British Championships just days away, his girlfriend Simone agrees.
Paul, you're losing it, just like you are in your stock car.
In the last few weeks, I've just been knocked from one place to the other.
What can you do about it? You can't keep being fence fodder like you have been for the last month. You've got to do something about it.
Of course I know I've got to get faster. I don't want to be in the fence every week.
I'm saying, trying to be helpful, supportive.
Yes.
It's not always been this tough for Paul. In 2005, he won the coveted European Championship.
The winner, 259.
How times have changed.
Wait!
That's what you did to me?
No.
Running a stock car doesn't come cheap. The lack of recent success has left Paul and Simone squabbling about spending priorities.
I have got a lot of shoes, yes, admittedly, but my shoe collection costs less than your stock car and takes up less room.
Say what, only just?
Oh, get lost. They did not cost me £100 each like your tyres cost you. I could have 5 pairs of shoes for one of your tyres, and I get much more use out of them as well. My shoe collection is my pride and joy. I hope this isn't a bad omen. Can't even get to Electric's car around the track.
The British Championships are looming. After his smash at Skegness, Frankie's taking no chances.
Yeah, we're just on his way down to the chiropractor. I've a bit more work done at my neck. Stock car racing is dangerous, it is, you know. you've got to be physically fit to do it, especially at the levels that we're racing at, you know, week in, week out.
2 years ago, Frankie was almost killed in a race.
Incredible rollover on that far side. The yellows go straight out.
The impact crushed a vertebra in his neck. Without the emergency services, he would have died. But nothing keeps Frankie off the track for long.
The first meeting I did after the accident was like 2 weeks after the accident, and that was agony. I don't mind saying it was agony, but you know, we had to race to retain the silver roof, and we did.
So you need to pop your top off for me, if that's all right. Push into my hands, nice and strong. Good, that's fine. Take your chin down to your chest for me. Oh dear, look over your eye for me. Clunk.
If we're on a fast tarmac track, we could be doing sort of 70, 80 mile an hour, and you could basically just stop dead, which is what happened at Skegness.
Just keeps giving himself whiplashes. Not the best idea.
Feel that one?
Really sore there, so
Yeah.
that's his upper thoracic spine. How's it feeling here? Oof.
What?
Tight. You'll have to balance yourself up and go the other way.
I'm not allowed to do that. Unless Stuart and Andy's on the right, then I might go right.
Have you had acupuncture before?
No, I don't like needles.
You might feel the leg. Hiya.
Right.
How'd you go?
I had some acupuncture.
All right. Did you feel a little prick?
Yeah, I'm used to that.
But Sam feels she's got her own pain in the neck to deal with, and he's called Keith.
Well, I apologised to Valerie's brother. And we had a chat about it, and to be honest, he's quite cool about the whole thing, you know. Whether or not that's going to be enough, I don't know. But, yeah, personally, I think it's a bit sort of like blackmail, you know. Unless you do this or that, you're not going there or here, you know.
Next door at the mother-in-law's, Danny's mum Alison thinks she knows what Keith's problem is.
They just see the name Wainman. And I think Val's dad did overreact to whatever the emotions may be on the night, to be honest. I mean, I just wish he'd just get his head out of his arse, sorry about that, you know, and just basically let them be. Let them be. You know, nobody's saying they're going to get married and have 4 kids next year, you know what I mean? It's about the young people who love each other. Yes, Romeo and Juliet.
Up in top field, Romeo is helping his dad, Frankie Sr., clear up some scrap.
It's because I'm stronger.
17-year-old Danny's a working man, but he's still a typical teenager.
All you get from this, like, I can't do it.
Yep. It's in.
Right, come down. Give us a push with this then.
I can't.
I can't do it. Yes, you can. Can't does not exist.
But when it comes to Val, there's no such word as can't.
Me and Val are fine. It's more the parents that are arguing it. Her dad doesn't like the Waymans. He's not too bothered about me, but he just don't like the Waymans, so he'll get over it.
Just 48 hours to the championships now. At the garage, Frankie's rushed off his feet and the jobs are piling up. Frankie earns his living from stock cars, building and repairing half the cars in the Formula. And that's before looking after his own.
I washed my car Monday. I looked at it while I washed it, put it on the ramp, and the lads have been working on it, but I haven't laid a finger on it yet. I'm going to get this finished off, and then I'll have a couple of hours on it this afternoon, setting it up, hopefully.
While Frankie's up against it, in Rochdale, the recrowned world champ Andy Smith is feeling laid back.
If I'm in with a shot of winning the British final, then I will, you know, I'll do my utmost to win it. Obviously I will, but if it doesn't happen, it won't. It's not like the season will be a disaster, is it, when I've won the gold? So some drivers getting to this stage, you know, they're perhaps thinking I've got to sort of win the British to make the year a success rather than a sort of a failure.
That fear of failure is getting to Stuart Smith Jr.
You want the pump for that?
Why?
Well, you got the pump, won't you?
Well, have you got it
We're
then?
going to blow down it.
Do us a favour, Jan. Get us that pump off, Cecil. We can't just say, I've got the pumper in here. He has to say, what are you going to do, blow down it, as if you're a knob.
Stuart's the current British champion. He won it last year. He took me out in the process of winning it, so I'll be showing him no mercy if I get a chance to go for the win this time.
So it's brother against brother and Lancashire against Yorkshire as the families descend on Bellevue, Manchester for the British Championship. Stuart Smith Jr.'s got more to lose than most.
You're right. I'm defending this roof, the checkered roof, so it's a bit of a nerve-wracking day, really. I don't really want to lose it, but...
Stuart's checkered roof tells fans he's the current British champion. Defeat today would mean a loss of face, along with that snazzy colour scheme.
I'm not thinking about repainting it at the minute. I'm thinking about keeping it as it is.
Andy's thinking more about the prize money.
I don't know, I've had the checkered roof a couple of years ago and I'm not a lover of it really, not looks-wise, but the trophy and the check would be all right, yeah. The check, not the checkered.
Paul Hines has scraped together his last 100 quid to get to today's meeting.
We've had such a poor last few weeks to try and change that today. We've had a lot of help this week from my sponsors and Simone, God bless them, they've basically paid to get it fixed up for me, so I won't be racing without them today, so I want to try and do something for them really.
But for Frankie, there's always the highest expectations.
Brother's got a lot of pressure on him because he's got to get results every race. He's Mr. Consistent anyway, so he should win it all being well.
Danny's got his own battle to deal with today. It's not on track, it's in the bar. Not only has his girlfriend Val abandoned the Smiths and sat with the Wainmans, but her dad Keith still hasn't received his apology. It's all about to kick off. But first, there's racing to be done. The British Championship. 50 drivers, 9 races. The better you do in the heats, the better your start position in the final. And that means a better chance of bringing home the silverware. As the heats rev up, the Smiths and Wainmans are neck and neck. But the battle soon produces casualties. Paul Hines has come off worst. He's been slammed. With few tools and spares to hand, he's got just 20 minutes to fix the car or his title hopes are finished. With broken brakes and bumpers to sort, there's now girlfriend Simone can do to help. But get a brew on.
They get grumpy, they don't get tea every half an hour, they get grumpy with me. So I better make them a cup of tea.
As it came down the back straight, I don't know, I mean, that's poor driving on their part. Someone just come out of the fence and I had nowhere to go. No? Oh, for God's sake. No, it's not come back yet.
Disaster. The generator that powers all Paul's tools has conked out.
Then it's not working. Simone put the kettle on and it's overloaded it. She's overloaded it.
I was trying to get you a cup of tea. I was trying to make you a cup of tea for all your hard work that you're doing. I'm in trouble now.
And the trouble's spreading. Danny's got a phone call, and it's not good news. Val has disappeared. Up in the bar, the Wainman women are at a loss.
Anyway, we got back down to the truck, and Val's walking towards me, and I said, what's up? She said, my mum's had a right go at me. And I went, why? She said, because I'm sat there with you. And she just burst into tears, Val. I don't know where Val is now.
Val's dad, Keith, aims to get his way.
Valerie will do as she's told, basically. I know she's 18 and she's an adult, but we'll get it resolved today. It will be resolved today.
If Val finishes with Daniel because of it, then obviously she doesn't love him like she says. Daniel won't finish with Val because he wants to be with her.
Down at the Wainman bus, Val has appeared, looking for Danny. It seems the time has come to choose between her family or her heart. But the clock's still ticking as the call goes out for drivers to get on track for the final.
Yes, socket.
Paul's brakes are still in bits.
Listen off, listen it it's too tight. Won't come off though, will it? If it turns and lifts itself off.
2 minutes. Are you ready, Paul?
Yeah.
So we need to get you out on track. 2 minutes.
Danny and Val are back and giving nothing away. But it seems she's chosen her side. And it's with a Wainman.
All right, I think we're where we want to be anyway. Tactics.
No matter what Dad thinks. As the cars make their way to the track for the final, Paul's running out of time.
So that's how we go. Stop it.
His title dreams are dead.
Nice. Oh, it's ridiculous. There's nothing worse being the only person left in the pits. Everyone else is out there, they're all racing, they're all in with a chance, and I'm sat here, and I've got nothing to do.
On track, it's time to battle. In pole position, Stuart Smith Jr., the defending champion. Right next to him, his brother and rival, Andy Smith.
Well, forget brothers. There will be no tactics between them two. It will just be a case of, if I'm in front, you're going to have to shove me out of the way if you want to get in front of me. So this is where the excitement gets, because bumpers will be going in on this.
And right behind the Smiths is Frankie Wayman Jr., who's already won the British 7 times, more than any man in the sport.
I've told him to do it on the first lap. I said get away and gone.
I'd like to think the British is coming home to Rochdale.
We have 29 cars on the track. It's 20 racing laps. It's the 2009 running of the British Drivers' Championship. We're coming under starters' orders. Here we go! And the green flag flies! And it's Smith who heads sets off.
Frankie surges after race leader Stewart.
And he's in trouble in number 1. He's been pushed out wide. It's Stuart Smith. Well, it's Stuart Smith in 390 is leading away at the moment.
But it's Frankie who's the victim on the second bend.
Wayman's gone! Wayman's in defence!
It's a disaster for Frankie. He's now almost a lap behind race leader Stuart Smith, while Andy's 5 places behind his brother and gaining.
Smith in 390, your leader. Down the home straight he goes. Here comes Tom Harris. And Harris pulls Smith into a parked car. Then comes Andy Smith in number 1.
With Stuart fenced, Frankie is driving by the seat of his pants, risking everything to gain places on the front pack.
So 84 down the far side. Wayman dispatches Richard Bryan, but he goes in with him. Wayman's gone.
Frankie.
2 laps to go, and in a bold move, Andy Smith snatches the lead.
You sure, Smithy?
The checker flag at the ready. Andy Smith victorious.
That wasn't the outcome I wanted. No, never mind.
Well, Scottish now, British.
Andy Smith has taken another major championship from Frankie Wayman Jr. and stripped his brother Stuart of the prized checkered roof.
You know, Andrew really picked up the pieces, I think, in that race again. Had a good night, won 3 races, but you know that last one with the one to win.
It's his problem, isn't it? I've lost enough races before. He'll get over it.
He got straight out, didn't it?
It's a body blow for Frankie.
Morgan. I went slightly wrong.
In Yorkshire, it's a big day for Frankie Wayman Jr. Just 10 years old, it's his first driving lesson.
That's it.
Get your belt on. I'm not too worried because he's going to be tootling around on his own today, so he can't get in anybody's way or hopefully not get smashed up, but you never know.
Little Frankie will be the third generation of Wainmans in the war with their arch-enemies, the Smiths. It all started 40 years ago with his granddad's grudge match against Stuart Smith Sr.
There's quite a bit of rivalry between you, isn't there?
Oh yeah, quite a lot.
How serious, in fact, is the rivalry?
Very serious on the track.
Now, the youngest Frankie Wayman is just a week away from his first race. He'll be blooded in a mini-stocks event for 10 to 16-year-old kids. Souped-up minis battle it out just like their bigger brothers. It's stock car racing's brutal kindergarten.
What do I do now?
Start it up.
Start.
Press the accelerator, ready, a little bit.
Is that it?
Yep.
Down with the clutch now. That's it, it's first gear. That's it, you're in. Nice and slow, slow. Perfect. Nice and slow, that's it. 90 seconds.
Oh dear. This could be a long day.
Into second, yeah? That's it.
It may be the slowest lap in the history of Wainman racing, but it's a massive moment for Dad.
I am very proud of him. Don't really matter how he does, to be honest. Not for me, anyway. The fact that he's done it. Then don't stop. Obviously doesn't want to.
Or doesn't know how to. In the grown-up world of stock cars, winning is everything. Its drivers are the gladiators of motorsport, with their place in the pecking order plain for all to see. It's in the colour of their car roofs. Silver for points champion, gold for world champion, and checkered for British champion. In Rochdale, Stuart Smith's got that Monday morning feeling. After a disastrous weekend, he's no longer British champion.
It was a meeting here was pretty terrible. They only got 5th, whereas I was expecting quite a bit more than that. But, you know, that's racing. But the worst thing is when one of your rivals goes out and wins as well, which my brother won the final.
Andy put the seal on his own spectacular season by taking the British title from his little brother.
We're not a team, and when we're out on track, we're enemies, more or less, you know, and it's the same with Frankie. We all want to put each other out.
In the garage, Stuart's got an unpleasant chore. He's removing the checkered markings from his roof.
It's not the greatest job in the world, to be honest. It's like downgrading a mobile phone, isn't it?
His older brother, world champion Andy Smith, now has the honour of adding the checks to his golden roof.
I'm the only one who's generating any work for him, keep changing roof colours and bloody all that.
What a big head. Worse than my dad. Start calling himself the maestro next.
There's only one more chance for glory this season, winning the silver roof for top points. Guess who's held that title for 13 of the last 15 years? Frankie Wayman Jr.
It's the only one left. Time's running out. Pressure's on. Desperate now to win the silver. If I don't win that, this year will just be an absolute waste of time.
But Frankie doesn't seem bothered that the Smiths have designs on his silver roof. He's got smaller things on his mind.
Right.
You're not braking, are you?
Are you supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But no, you're all right at the minute. You just need to be going a bit faster for braking, that's all.
Frankie Jr.'s got a lot to learn if he's going to survive mixing it with the big kids on Saturday.
It's all about, you know, the confidence, where all the pedals are, what the steering's doing. It's just all about building confidence. If he tries too hard and has a bit of a knock, it might set him back a bit, you know. He's never raced anything like this or done anything, you know what I mean, so...
Where's my Dad.
What are you doing up there? Huh?
1 hour.
Ah.
What lap was I on?
Did it spin because were you braking?
Yes.
Yeah, these minis have got too much back brake on, they're doing me head in. That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? How are we going to get it off there?
I don't know.
You ready? Yeah. You've ripped a tyre out of the infield.
I didn't think it was that bad.
That was a good crash, that's it.
For Andy Smith, bagging Frankie's silver roof would cap a perfect season. He's going all out to max his chances.
That Jensen Button don't have to do this. Just goes on his yacht.
That taste of bird. Yeah,
Gets on his mobile and says, just sort it out. See you in a fortnight.
Andy and team are swapping their car's engine for a new one.
Right, we need to move that trolley to this side, Steve.
It's a big job. It takes time, money and patience.
We've got a bit of a job on next week to get this done. I would say man-hour terms, 20 man-hours.
20 hours, easily.
It's a good thing we don't pay our mechanics, or else we'd be retired a long time ago, I think, if that were the case.
For Frankie Wayman Jr., time's also slipping away, but his priorities seem to be shifting.
My kids are just everything to me. I put my life on the line for them, end of. You take them for granted, to be fair, because they're just there all the time, but, you know, sometimes you stand back and look at them and you think, yeah, you know, you fetch them into this world, you know, and that they're sort of relying on us as role models to what they're going to be, which is quite scary, really, to be honest. Call and see little Frankie. I go past his school every day, so I call in at daytime, see him and all his mates usually. He looks out for me going past. Well, there he is, look, waiting already.
Little Frankie's a chip off the old block.
What have you been doing today, Frankie?
We went out to play, that was the best bit.
Yeah, that's what you get. He went out to play. That was the best bit of his day so far. Right, you behave yourself, yeah? Right, you lot.
Team Wainman are getting worried that Frankie's focus on his son's big race will cost him dearly.
Right, Cowley. Spent a lot of time working on little Frankie's Mini, and I don't think he's touched his cars for the last 4 meetings or so. His performance has gone down a little bit, seen doing the work on his cars.
The silver roof will go to the driver who wins the most points in the final meetings of the season. Teams have to maintain their cars at peak performance.
My car's sitting here on the ramp. I'm hoping the lads are going to finish it off for me because I'm off in a minute. So, yeah, it's Scunthorpe tonight, so I need to get some more points back on Stuart and Andy. So.
But Frankie's silver roof campaign clashes with his lad's first ever race. It's going to be a big night for both of them at Scunthorpe. Little Frankie will be the first on track. He looks to Uncle Danny to steady his nerves.
Are you ready? You scared?
But start, don't go outside, keep to inside. When they come behind you, go to outside then, yeah?
He hasn't dared touch the brakes since his crash in practice.
I'm not braking.
No, you've got to brake.
Not round the corners.
No, going into the corner. What do you mean, no?
I did that yesterday when it was
Yeah, but they've changed
when there was
done
just
it.
a tad
It's changed it.
If you're not going fast enough, you don't need to brake, do you? So don't think about it. Just go as fast as you can, yeah?
I think I'd be nervous if I had to go out there and race with the other kids that are out there.
Yeah, a lot more scared than you are. Just remember, you've got to put it into second gear, yeah? That's the most important thing, don't forget that, yeah?
Into first, nice and steady through the pits, yeah?
There'll be 30 other mini stocks drivers on track. It's a race dominated by aggressive teenagers with years of experience.
Into second. All right when it gets going.
10-year-old Frankie launches his racing career in a sedate first-gear cruise. The field laps him at over 40 miles per hour.
Get it going, kids! I don't know if you realise it started yet.
All right?
Yeah.
Well done, little pal. All right? Yeah? Right.
Little Frankie comes last. He forgot the vital instruction from his dad.
Was he in second gear?
Is it in second gear here?
No, it wasn't.
Then I wasn't in second
All right, okay.
He's got one more heat to master second gear.
He's going. That's better. Going a lot quicker now. A lot quicker.
But little Frankie's on a cruel learning curve.
Nearly got taken out. He's keeping to the outside like they told him to, and somebody else spun him. He's going really well now. Really well. Jesus, Jacqueline, you. Oh, he's pulling off. He just got hit. All right.
Yeah.
Took me half, spun you.
Do you know when I hit the tyre?
Yeah.
I just closed my eyes and went like
Don't
that.
close your eyes.
Then I just landed back and I was like, oh god.
It's loads quicker, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he got stuck in and he had to put his slats.
I think I preferred it when we were going slow. Yeah. Really proud of you, pal.
From boys to men, the real racing's about to start. The Silver Roof Championship will be won by the driver who racks up the most points over the next 3 meetings.
Hopefully I can get some good points. That's all I want to do now. You know, I've got myself in a winning position, and if I lose it now, I've really got myself to blame.
Sam Wainman is determined the Smiths won't get their hands on Frankie's Silver Roof.
You've got to do your thing now.
Yeah.
We've got lots of support around here tonight at this track.
Aye.
Make everybody happy then. Right? Show them it's Wayman's track, not Smith's track tonight. You need to be the nice driver you always are. You can get stuck in and keep the Silver Roof. Right, you've got 2 choices. That's right though, isn't it?
No, what's right is I'll do what I want to do.
You've got 2 choices.
I've got one choice. I'll drive how I want to drive like I always do. Don't worry about it.
Get stuck in and show them who's boss.
As the flag goes down, Sam's pep talk kicks in. Frankie gets stuck into a scrap with Andy Smith, who's smashed out of the race. That leaves just one Smith to deal with. Frankie's right behind Stewart Jr. It's the chance to stick him in the fence with his brother. But he misses his moments. Stuart Smith takes the checkered flag and a fistful of points. Frankie crashes out with nothing. Frankie's got to turn it around if he wants to keep his Silver Roof.
You know, I really do need to win the final at Kingsland. You know, it only needs Stuart to have a bad meet, you know, if I decide to put him in the fence in the final or whatever, and that's a lot of points if I do well. But the way he's been going the end of this season, even that might not work. But we're going to have to try it.
With the last 2 races looming, at Andy Smith's house, they're only talking about one thing.
2 more meetings left, isn't there? Yeah. Who do you think's winning? Daddy. Uncle Stuart. If Wainman don't manage to keep up with him, then Uncle Stuart gets the Silver Roof. Yeah, but what about if Daddy or Uncle Stuart don't win and Wainman does? Well, he gets the Silver Roof then again, doesn't he? Yeah.
It is going to be a battle to the end, you know. I'm not going to give up. You know, I haven't done all these meetings, and you know, my ambition is to win the silver roof alongside the gold roof. You know, that's ultimately what make my season a fantastic season. The determination's there, don't worry about that. You're not there to compete, you're not there to take part, you're there to win. You know, and that's just maybe something that I was born into.
Going into this last weekend, it can either be one of my best years, or it can be one of the worst years that I've had. It's really teetering on an edge now, you know. Out of the 40-odd meetings we've raced this year, these last 2 meetings are the most crucial. I think this weekend, because I know Andrew and Frankie are the ones in the running, you know, I've got to watch them. I can't just pass them. Can't pass them clean. We'll have to stuff them.
At the Wainman's garage, it's 10 p.m. and past someone's bedtime.
5 minutes, Frankie, yeah?
What?
5 minutes.
Danny and little Frankie's larks aren't helping Dad's worries over the Smith's designs on his silver roof. He's snowed under by a backlog of cars to fix. It's been a long season.
You just can't be bothered. I'm actually very tired. It's too much work on sometimes, but you got to take it when it's there, otherwise it ain't there then. People just think, you know, I turn up and race and it's all dead easy and all that, but it ain't. You know, if people actually realise what we went through, even as a family. But the hours in up here, the racing ain't gonna happen, so it's as simple as that, really.
It's the Norfolk Arena at King's Lynn. Ahead, a weekend that will decide the national points champion, the holder of the silver roof. Oh, and it's Halloween. A spooky showdown in the final Smith-Wayman Battle of the Year.
My Uncle Stuart's in this heat, and both the Waymans are. It don't matter. Uncle Stuart will match them.
So here we go with the 4 along stock cars then.
It's vital to win the maximum points. Frankie dominates the first heat.
Around we come once again then. 5-1-5 Wainman it is who leads the way.
Until disaster strikes.
And drivers there, Wainman has gone. He's got a big smoky problem under the front of that car.
12.5 grand's worth of engine up in smoke. His title dreams are blown.
Nothing you can do about it, it's just life. You know, at the end of the day, you shoot out. If you're going to get a mechanical failure, you're virtually out of the question. You know, an engine blow up first heat, it's all over. Story at the end of my season, unfortunately.
Frankie may have surrendered, but the rest of the Wainmans won't say die.
No, fetch it over here. Shoot it over there.
Danny's got an idea.
He thinks we can get his engine out of his car and into that for national. Fine, man, you would.
Swapping engines in the pits is madness.
Come on, let's just try it. Everybody says we can do it. I quite like the adrenaline to get it out anyway. Which is nearly all.
Where there's a will, there's a Wainman.
Why not?
Danny won't take no for an answer.
I won't get it out.
It usually takes days to swap an engine. Team Wainman have just 1 hour before the last race of the night.
Alternator belt off. Alternator belt off, cowl back. Rad comes past it, yeah?
Frankie Wayman Jr. is amazing. He's actually changing an engine during a meeting, which for me would take me a week. I've never seen it done, ever, in a stock car meeting.
Can you get it on that one on your side, John?
I don't think it can happen, and if he did, it would just be unbelievable.
It means everything to him. To lose it would be awful. Screwdriver!
A crowd gathers around the Wainman's desperate effort. Out on track, the Smith brothers are racking up valuable points.
Steady.
But the real race is in the pits.
Come on. Lift it back out, John. Get extension.
Stewart goes in with a bumper. Andy Smith runs out wide, and it's Stewart who ducks underneath. And it's going to be Stewart Smith Jr. who takes the victory.
Unbelievably, the Wainmans fit their engine on time. But will it start? With seconds to spare, Frankie makes it out for the final. Tonight's last chance to scupper the Smiths.
Go out, Frankie!
Frankie goes all out after Stewart. And takes him. Then another driver clips Frankie's car and rips out his rear tyre. It's cruel luck, but at least Frankie's got his fight back.
He's had a crap night.
And at tomorrow's final race, there'll be double points up for grabs. Stewart's lead may be massive, but he's not home and dry.
He's 100% not over. Frank can still do it mathematically, I think. So, you know, I mean, never ever write him off. Tomorrow's really going to be rough and ready stock car racing.
The Wainman team are shattered.
Just thinking what to do now. I'll get my head down on the way home and have a think what we're going to do.
24 hours later, the stock car village has relocated to Manchester's Bellevue. It's the deciding race for the Silver Roof. The Smiths are confident. All they have to do is keep Wainman from getting a look in.
It's a bit of a funny one, really, when your two sons are battling it out, but it's man against man, you know, brother against brother. It's a stock car race.
One race away now from deciding who's going to be the champion. So, might be either drinking a beer or drinking orange cordial and driving the bus home.
This could be the last time that Team Wainman put the silver roof on Frankie's car.
A miracle. That'll be good. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. We just need a change of look big time.
But if the Smiths fail to finish and Frankie wins, he could still overhaul Stewart. Just.
We're 103 behind Stewart. It's a long haul, is that? But you never know. If Andrew and Stewart crash and we win.
Frankie has to take out the Smiths if he's to keep his silver roof. Everyone's on edge.
If you put him on a post, then put Andrew on a post, they'll be panicking because you'll be nearer them.
Just got to make sure he doesn't win, that's the one thing, so he can't get double-double.
There ain't no doubt the silver roof is coming back to Rochdale.
We're off and racing in the feature final for the Formula Ones.
Stewart hangs back from the opening cavalry charge and the first bend chaos. It's do or die for Frankie. He slams another car into Andy Smith. But the world champ survives. Frankie lunges again, going for the kill.
Smith's in trouble in number one.
But Frankie pays the price. He follows Andy into the fence. As the laps count down, Stewart's rocketing ahead. He's just got to finish, and the silver roof is his. Frankie's still locked in his tussle with Andy.
Andrew Smith's going to try and take Wayman.
Neither can win, but Andy delivers the final nail in Frankie's coffin. He takes him out on the last bend.
Split it 390. Who's going to take the checker flag and the silver roof? That's what it means to him as the donuts come out.
Stuart Smith Jr. snatches the points championship from Frankie Wayman Jr. and strips Frankie of his prized silver roof.
We've only got it for 12 months though. Sours.
It tops a brilliant year for the Smith brothers. Between them, they've won the British, World and Points Championships.
Done and dusted. You can have a beer.
Come on.
A month later, and Frankie Wayman's already looking forward to a new season, when Yorkshire might dominate Lancashire.
I'm hoping that none of the trophies will be stopping in Rochdale next year. You know, they've had a good season. Andrew especially, you know, the luck's been right on his side. But, you know, next year's a completely different year. We'll be trying that bit harder to get them back.
You're tired.
Andy Smith's initiating his 10-year-old daughter, Jessica, into racing.
Watch where you go.
For both families, the stock car war goes on.
Jessica likes the mini stocks and she decides she's going to race, you know. Third generation of Smiths in the racing job. That's it. My big challenge now is to win 3 on the trot World Finals. You know, I'll be so focused on that next year. The battle between the Smiths and the Waymans will be raging as ever. Probably even more fiercely, yeah? Even in the little mini stocks.